Yeah, I know, right? I know. Things always happen that way. But anyways, what's up, guys? Welcome. Welcome back to my channel. Before we proceed, please understand that this is not financial advice. You are more than free to do whatever you like with your money. And so am I. And that being said, let's take a sip of coffee from my Caspa Maxi mug. Everything, guys, definitely everything tastes better with Caspa. Today we're about to do the same thing we do every day. First, we look at market performance for the past 24 hours, which again, a lot of you already know what's going on, right? After that, we look at prices in details, and right after that, we look at our positions. Are we buying Lambos yet? That's the funniest part about it, right? Because everybody seems not to believe when you tell them something until it starts to happen. Okay, but anyways, before we do all that stuff, I was telling you guys the other day, I would like a situation where the mainstream media does not catch wind on Caspa yet. And the reason of that is simple. I would like us to pack our bags, get all our money, as long as get all our coins as far as we can before the mainstream media starts talking about Caspa. But I guess we are too that wish might not be like we want it, because yeah, unfortunately big channels have started to cover it. Because like, if you guys remember on the 5th when we had that upgrade, I did tell you, like, it was strange that all these coins, all these big individuals, they don't cover it. And then I came to realize, like, just like BitBoy and a bunch of them, they get paid to cover projects, right? But Caspa does not give that bribe money. Caspa doesn't do that. Therefore, it is going to be something very difficult before these big YouTube channels with millions and millions of followers starts talking about Caspa. But again, if you look at it, it's in our advantage. Okay, it's in our advantage, because right now Caspa videos like mine and other people that do cover Caspa for free don't get much views. Now it depends on what those guys are doing these videos for. You guys already know why I'm doing this. But anyways, I was just browsing my Twitter and I found out there was a channel with almost 1.2 or 1.5 million followers that did cover Caspa, and I was like, wow, now we started. But anyways, this is the way the coverage that caught my attention. Okay, it was so in details. It's like they're telling people, like they're letting their followers, like, don't sleep on that thing over there, don't sleep on it. Okay, because like a bunch of people who know the reality is that Caspa is going to be the only one running by the end of the year. And like I've told you guys, if you look at the timing, okay, right now we have the OP codes slash smart contracts from Casplex getting implemented. We already see the trading volume, as you guys can see, has started to pick up. I told you, watch for the trading volume after the 5th. As you guys can see, it is picking up, right? So we also have transactions on stable coins and things like that happening right now. So if you pay attention to it, we still have the Ingra Lab, we still have the Sparkle, and we still have the RWA, because that's going to happen very, very soon. And I keep telling you guys, if you sleep on Caspa, you are going to miss this generational wealth opportunity. But yeah, it was strange that they didn't cover it. But now, look at, let me play this video right quick for you, okay? I gotta go on my X account, which is here, because I did retweet it and I did share it. If I go to my page, my profile, let me scroll down a little bit. Let me scroll down a little bit. Let me see. Let me scroll down a little bit. Here, see this YouTube account. This is what I'm telling you. This is called BSCN. It's a channel. If you click on it, okay, BSCN News. If you click on it, you will see that, yeah, 1.2 million followers. So yeah, Caspa has started to hit mainstream. And and guys, remember when I told you 10,000 Caspas, right? Nobody paid attention. Everybody was busy doing something else. Now, we are going to look at the chart later on, and you guys are going to see what I mean by that. But for now, let me play this video for you so you will see exactly how these guys, because like when I retweeted, as I told you, here we go. Mainstream, he's paying attention. And so yeah, look, this is the video they posted. I'm going to play it for you. And we go here.
Today's story is a big one. We're talking about Caspa, the layer 1 blockchain that just made a massive leap forward with its much anticipated Crescendo hard fork. On May 5th, 2025, right around 1500 UTC, Caspa's Crescendo hard fork officially went live. This upgrade brings the network into version 1.0.0, marking its first full-scale production release after years of development. Crescendo brings a real measurable transformation to how Caspa works on a fundamental level. At the heart of it is a major increase in block production speed. The network jumped from producing 1 block per second to 10 blocks per second. And that might sound like a simple change, but under the hood, it's a huge leap for any decentralized blockchain. To understand the impact, you have to look at what makes Caspa different from other blockchains in the first place. Most chains, including Bitcoin and Ethereum, use a linear structure where blocks are added one after another. This can create bottleneck. In contrast, Caspa uses something called a block DAG structure. DAG stands for Directed Acyclic Graph. In simple terms, Caspa is designed to accept multiple blocks at the same time rather than forcing them into a strict queue. Now, with Crescendo, Caspa turns that up to 11, or rather to 10 blocks per second. That's 10 times more throughput. Blocks are now created every 100 milliseconds instead of every 1,000. That means faster confirmations, shorter wait times, and a much smoother experience for users. Imagine sending a transaction and getting near instant confirmation. That's what Crescendo is trying to deliver. But this wasn't just a flip of the switch upgrade. The Crescendo hard fork is the result of years of planning and testing, specifically under what was called KIP-14, the Caspa improvement proposal that laid out all the technical details. This proposal covered everything from block production rates to protocol updates, finality, depth, and even storage management. The move to 10 BPS introduces a new set of challenges, especially around data storage. Faster blocks mean more data flying around, and to help with that, Crescendo introduced a new retention period days setting. This allows node operators to decide how long they want to store historical data. By default, the pruning period is dropping from about 50 hours to 30 hours, which means the network keeps less data unless the node operator adjusts it. It's a clever way to maintain performance without overwhelming the hardware running these nodes. Another key piece is Protocol version 7. This is the new peer-to-peer communication layer that nodes use to talk to each other. Starting 24 hours before the hard fork on May 4th, nodes began exclusively connecting with others using this new protocol version. So if you didn't upgrade your node software, you were effectively kicked off the main network. This wasn't an optional update, it was a must. Crescendo also tweaked other important parameters. The GhostDAG-K parameter, which controls how many blocks can be safely processed in parallel, has increased from 18 to 124. The maximum number of parent blocks a new block can reference also jumps from 10 to 16. These changes help manage the higher block frequency and prevent congestion or accidental forks. So what does this mean for Caspa fans? If you're a miner, this update could be a game changer. The hash rate has already surged past 1,090 petahashes per second as of early April. That level of mining activity suggests serious interest in the network's growth. But with faster block creation, block rewards are distributed more frequently, and competition may rise. Plus, the finality depth has been increased from 86,400 to 432,000 blocks, and Coinbase maturity has jumped from about 100 to 1,000 blocks. These changes mean rewards will take longer to fully mature, which could affect short-term profitability but strengthen long-term network security. For regular users, it's all about speed. Transactions now confirm in near real time. That opens up possibilities for real world payments, fast gaming apps, and even decentralized finance platforms built directly on Caspa. For node operators, the message is simple: upgrade or be left behind. The new software version, built using Rust and released on March 31st, contains everything you need to stay connected. Zooming out a little, what Caspa is doing here is addressing what we often call the blockchain trilemma, the challenge of simultaneously achieving decentralization, security, and scalability. Most networks sacrifice one to get to the other two. Caspa's Crescendo hard fork makes a serious attempt to keep all three intact. It's still proof of work, so it hasn't given up on security. It's still permissionless and open source, preserving decentralization. And remember, Caspa didn't start with VC money or private token sales. It had a fair launch back in November of 2021. No pre-mine, no airdrops, no insider allocations, just code and community. Today, it's valued at over $2.36 billion in market cap, and it's just one of the few coins that's managed to steadily grow without media hype or flashy marketing. Per reports, the team is working on future upgrades with some test nets already showing performance up to 32 blocks per second and future goals aiming at 100 blocks per second. Caspa is also exploring ZK rollups, layer 2 technologies that would let apps scale even further without losing the network's core security and decentralization. To sum it up, Crescendo is more than just a version number. It's the moment Caspa steps out of the shadows and shows that proof of work blockchains can be fast, secure, and scalable. It challenges the idea that high throughput means centralization, and it might just be the start of something much bigger.
So that's exactly like I was telling you guys. Everything starts with the speed, right? Everything you look at starts with how fast the network goes. So even now, we have a comparison. Everybody else trying to showcase that Caspa is way faster than any other blockchain you got over there. So we're going to use for this example, the next one I'm going to play with you, for you, thanks to Pompaliski, or I think what is his name, a YouTuber who also has already uploaded this. Okay, so let me play it for you right quick. Okay, give me a second.
World, faster than Solana, faster than Bitcoin, faster than XRP, and faster than all other cryptocurrency.
I don't believe this. So to test this out, I bought 12 phones for $1,450 because I need the truth. Could it be possible that a proof of work token with the same security and decentralization of Bitcoin transact as fast as the fastest proof of stake protocols? Today we'll have Kaspa facing off against XRP, Solana, and Sui, some of the fastest cryptocurrencies that exist. First up, we have Kaspa versus XRP. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Fuck. Kaspa complete at 2.97. And we have XRP at 9.48 seconds. Next, we have Kaspa versus Solana. 2, 1. Kaspa complete at 2.62 seconds. 9.93 seconds. Great effort, Solana. Up last, Kaspa versus Sui. 3, 2, 1. Kaspa 2.47 seconds, and Sui at 4.48 seconds. I still can't believe it. Thank you all for watching. Let me know which tokens you want me to face off against Kaspa in the next video.
I am surprised. I am so surprised that he is not he's not looking to compare with shitcoin Cardano. I don't know. I would love to see Cardano to do that. Okay, so like we're talking, first of all, you see the speed is there for everything. As you heard from that video, if you remember, I told you Caspa is going to be the powerhouse for DeFi. 99.9% of all these projects running in the crypto space today are going to run on Caspa, and you guys already saw it. We're just at 10 blocks per second right now. A little further, they are working on 30 blocks per second, and then that night, which the other day, Caspador, the guy working with Casplex, already gave us that alpha saying, guys, Dark Knight is not much for. Dark Knight could come in as in the third quarter of this year. So yeah, this is what we're talking about. And now a lot of you ask, why is it possible? Why is it that? Why is it? Guys, you see this instant confirmation of payment is what they are all about. They are all about. Like for example, Ethereum started this, lagging behind, it's expensive and all that stuff. Then Crashilandia Solana came in. It tried to solve that problem, but because it was way faster than Ethereum, guess what? People don't mind that it is crashing, so therefore they rather use the Crashilandia before anything else. Now, what do you think is going to happen when Solana? When Solana gets that there is somebody on the block who does things better, does not crash, does not have network congestions or nothing, as you can see that Caspa is achieving. That also explains when you look into the mining, the petahashes has also shot up a lot. You guys can see that. So the speed does not only benefit for the chain to get adoption and all that stuff. The speed also benefits miners. For example, right now, Caspa is giving out 55 coins per block. So right now, those 55 coins are split into 10 blocks. Therefore, if you are mining, somebody like me who has been mining, I was mining with a pool, then I swapped to solo mining, because right now, if I find a block, I get 5.5 Caspas plus the fees that go to it. And you guys, let me show you right quick. I'm going to log in. Let me just stop this. I'm going to log in and I'll show you so far how it has been performing. Because yeah, before I used to mine 17 Caspas a day, but with this 10 blocks per second upgrade, sometimes I'm looking at it, and before even 24 hours, I'm getting 30, 40, 50 Caspas. Sometimes I find a block that has 5.5. Sometimes I get blocks that have 11 Caspas. So yeah, this is very, very useful for even the miners themselves. So let me show you right quick. Yeah, I had to block the screen to make sure that I don't reveal my password. But anyways, as you guys can see, look at the date and look at the time. You guys can see I'm getting 6.2 Caspas, 5.96 Caspas, sometime 1 Caspa, 5.9, 5.7, 11 Caspas, 11. See, this is even much more profitable for me as a miner than it was before the 10 blocks per second went live. Now imagine how profitable it's going to be to me as a miner when this thing goes to 30 blocks per second or even 100 blocks per second. Therefore, you'll be looking at this getting I don't know how many Caspas a day, even though the emission schedule is more rapid than Bitcoin or anybody else. But as you guys can see right here, so far my miners have mined 23,800 Caspas, which again, I am very happy with what I see. So yeah, I'm gonna keep on mining. I told you guys, I am mining it. I have positions on spot. I also have positions on leverage on Caspa, because I'm telling you, guys are not going to believe it until it is too late. Mainstream media has already started to cover Caspa. So far, we are also seeing like talks about people talking about Caspa's ETF coming. Now, our magician Trumpicius, pray that he doesn't find Caspa before you do, because once Trumpicius gets hold of Caspa, it is going to be like you say, okay, I like it, okay, the new strategic reserve, okay, Caspa, that's the next thing you are going to hear. So that's why I always tell you, it's best you get in before everybody and their grandmama gets in, because Caspa, guys, is one of the biggest, if not the most important, or the biggest opportunity for generational wealth that you have going on right now. Okay, that is what I feel like right now. Again, everybody else waiting for Binance listing on all these listings, which again, they are coming. They are going to happen sooner than you think. To me, I don't see no reason for Binance not to list or Coinbase not to list Caspa. And that right there is just another catalyst that could happen. So far, we've seen them list meme coins, shit coins, the rock pools. We see them do all that stuff. And the only reason is for them doing that is because those coins, they pay them to list. Caspa does not. There is a bribe fee. You have to bribe them for them to pay, to list your tokens. Caspa does not bribe any exchange. Okay, we are fair launch, which means everybody has the same opportunity. Whether you're an individual like me or maybe you are exchange, you have to acquire these coins just like everybody else. Because trust me, had it been that we had the bribe fee paid to them, they would have listed Caspa already, but we don't. We don't. Caspa speaks for itself. The technology speaks for itself, and that price action is speaking for itself. Because like, yeah, I told you, if you want to judge Caspa, price action starts from May 5th. And since May 5th, what have we seen? A lot of people expecting $0 to $50, and I'm telling you, no, it's not going to happen. From now to August, once all these things starts to happen, from now to probably we'll see Caspa at $2 to $3. And again, Ingra Lab coming in, Sparkle coming in, all these things, Real World coming in, and all blah blah blah. By the end of the year, I'm telling you, Caspa is a $10 coin. It is. And that's what I'm expecting to see. But yeah, you see a lot of people who don't understand how the crypto world works, and they will come over here and try to preach and fraud you out of your money. And again, I always say I'm not your financial advisor. If you're not happy with Caspa, sell it, go get you some turbo. Later on, you can come back here and I will be, you know, I'm always going to be with this, and I will say exactly what you already know I will say. Okay, exactly that. But anyways, it's not up to me. What I like about Caspa is that they are taking the time, they are building, they are getting there slowly, easily, slowly. Again, a couple of weeks ago, 10,000 Caspa was what, $500? Today, how much is 10,000 Caspa? In about 2 to 3 months, we will revisit this question again, and you can tell me because you guys already know what the answer is going to be. So yeah, it is up to you. If you want to make that money for generation, for yourself, for your children, children, whatever, now is the time. The same opportunity that Da Vinci was talking about when he said buy $1 worth of Bitcoin, that same opportunity is what is presenting itself to you right now with Caspa. Well, don't say I didn't tell you, because I try to tell you, and some people sometimes they will make they will make fun of it. Sometimes they will not understand. I know a lot of them who was flooding my channel a couple months ago. Now they've become friends, because guess what? They have started to see the light. They have started to see that I wasn't just talking about it for talking. I knew what I was saying, and so far everything is playing out exactly like I told you. A lot of them came out and told you the all season is not here yet, it's gonna come, this blah blah blah. By then, where was Caspa? 5 cents? Where was Quant? $60? Where was Jasmine? 1.2 cents? Okay, see, where were all that? Now, where is Caspa? Where is Quant? And where is Jasmine? So if you had listened when I told you all season is here, if you had listened and put your money in the coins that we are trading, you will be significantly up by now. Was I right? The same thing I'm telling you, bull run is not going to last that long. Pay attention to the macroeconomy. And still, you see how people are making fun of me for saying it, right? Let's watch July, August. July, August, we will see. We will see. Like I'm telling you, we're just waiting for the government to either print that little money, and let's see how high the M2, the move index, all that's going to react. But the bull run is not going to last long. I'm telling you guys, it's not. And the only coin that will be running at the end of the year going to 2026 is going to be Caspa. Don't say I did not warn you, because I tried to tell you. It's up to you to listen, or it's up to you to say, no, you ain't doing this. Anyways, now let's go right quick. Let's go look at the market. Let's see how the market has been performing for the past 24 hours. To do that, we are going to need our good friend, Crypto Bubbles. Right there. So, let's see. See? I told you. What are altcoins doing now? Man, guys, this is funny. What are altcoins doing? What is Bitcoin doing? As you can see, Bitcoin is going up. Altcoins are going up at the same time. When Bitcoin dumps, altcoins are also going to dump at the same time. Money, guys, I don't know who you listen to, but you really have to double check. Guys, money is not going to trickle down. It's not going to do that. Okay, the evidence is right there. Bitcoin up, altcoins up. Bitcoin down, altcoins down. I told you, your money is on utility coins. You have to get utility coins, then you will see what we're talking about. Therefore, look at the coins that we are trading in this My Millionaire Journey edition 2024-2025. See that? Go look at them and tell me. I'm telling you, altcoin season is here. You just have to hold the right coins. Anyways, let's go right quick. Let's look at the first King Kaspa. Okay, KAS here. For the past hour, Kaspa is down 0.7%, 2.6% up on the day, 10.4% up on the week, 55.6% up on the month, and 14.1% down on the year, sitting at a market cap of $2.79 billion and a 24 hours volume traded at $80.39 million. You see, the volume is beginning to pick up, right? Now, let's go look at Quant, QNT, the banker's coin, and the coin a lot of people love to hate. For the last hour, Quant is sitting flat, not moving. For the day, Quant is up 2.7%, 14.5% up on the week, 53.9% up in the month, and 1.4% down the year. I told you, pay attention to that number. See, it was like what, negative 47? Now we're sitting at 1.4%. I'm telling you, there's a lot of bullish momentum behind Quant. Pay attention to these altcoins that we're trading in the next few more months. July, August, you're about to see. Anyways, sitting at the market cap of $1.42 billion and a 24 hours volume traded at $30.02 million. Now, let's go look at Jasmine, the Japanese Bitcoin. And we have here 0.6% down the last hour, 1.5% up on the day, 17.8% up on the week, 68.6% up on the month, and 3.3% down the year, sitting at the market cap of $908.73 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $51.90 million. See, I told you, Bitcoin pumps. Okay, Jasmine's gonna pump. Was I right? Anyways, looking at Cubic, high risk, high reward. What do we have going on? We have here 0.1% down the last hour, 2% down on the day, 5.2% up on the week, and 45.2% up on the month, sitting 75.8% down the year, sitting at the market cap of $171.64 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $2.67 million. Now, last but not the least, Bitcoin. If you look at Bitcoin, we have here, this is the reason I'm telling you, for the past hour, every coin is taking a breather. Okay, we will look at the TA right quick in a quick manner. But we have here that is sitting at 0% the last hour, 0.1% down on the day, 7.3% up on the week, 29.6% up on the month, and 63.4% up in the year, sitting at the market cap of $2.05 trillion and a 24 hours volume traded at $20.38 billion. So yeah, you can see it's just a matter of just paying attention. Look at it, and I'm telling you, macroeconomics, that's where you have to look. That's what determines how high this Bitcoin and this chart is going to go. So far, with the appropriate ones, M2 showing us Bitcoin 120, 130,000, and I told you the Feds are going to buy these bonds back. That is an inverse way of money printing. They're injecting money into the economy, and then once they come out and announce rate cuts, they are not going to print that much. They're just going to print this little, this much they have left, and that could push the M2 up just a little bit. That's why I keep believing. Let's see how high it's gonna go. But I keep believing that we are going to see Bitcoin at that 140 or even 150,000. Luckily, but let's see. Okay, let's see how it reacts. Anyways, now let's go look at prices in a little details. And to do this, we need to bring our good friend crypto, how you call it, trading view. Okay, trading view, we are going to start with the king, with King Caspa. Okay, come on, look up. Let's see if the inverse correlation is still there, or let's see. Okay, this is perfect. Dixie, DXY is going down and Bitcoin is going up. So you can see this is what we want to see. Both cannot go in the same direction. That usually be a price fluctuation, like volatile, very price volatility if both go in the same direction. But excuse me, here we go. This is again Caspa on the 1 hour. I told you, right? Didn't I? Didn't I? I told you, right? Again, those of you who say my charts are not accurate, go look at my videos. What did I say yesterday? Day before yesterday, day before that. I told you. May 5th, start looking at Caspa's price action. Okay? And yes, people laughed about it. People said things they have to say about it. And I kept telling you. Okay, well, you guys already know what I want to say, but I'm not going to say it. It's not time yet. That time is coming. We are almost there. But anyways, as you guys can see, ribbon is pointing upwards. Price is using it as support. We bounce on it, keep on climbing, bounce on it, keep on climbing. Because I told you, this was a falling wedge that broke out, and Caspa is following that trajectory. Okay. Now, if you see, moving average is still a little bit lower compared to where the price is. So for me, like I told you, I like when price breaks out and come back and retest. But I guess that is not going to happen in this case. As you guys can see, your moving ribbon is what is getting used. So probably by the time the moving average is somewhere here, that's where price is going to come bounce on it and keep on going. If you look at it on the 4 hourly, let's see right there. See, on the 4 hourly, we still have the same scenario playing out. Okay, breaking out of it. Again, the same situation. I would love it to come and retest, but yeah, I think I don't think I will get that wish, but who knows? Let's wait and see. So far, everything going good. And another thing I want you guys to pay attention to is that almost everybody is longing Caspa right now. And the market makers, guys, those little bastards, okay, you might not know it, but those little bastards always use that. When everybody's long, they're going to switch a little bit. I think they're probably going to let Caspa go up to probably 12 cents before the market takes a breather, probably back down to 11 cents and then climb back up. Because trust me, if Caspa goes to 12 cents and price starts to come down a little bit, everybody then grandmama is going to start shorting, and then it will create that same opportunity it's creating right now, but on the opposite way. That's what I think is going to happen. But anyways, let's continue. If you look at it on the daily, let's see, on the daily, it has clearly broken above that triangle, like I told you guys it was going to do. So was I right? I clearly told you this, and you guys already know the price target. Like so many times I repeat it here, you guys can see we have 3 different price targets. The first one to meet is going to be let me bring my arrow. First one to meet is going to be the white line, which is around here, that 14, almost 15 cents. Second price line to meet is going to be the the orange line, which is at 18.9, almost 19 cents. And then the third or the last, before we see anything like make a decision, is going to be at that all-time high, because this is a falling wedge that broke out, retested, and is going up. You guys already know the target of a falling wedge usually be at the beginning of that falling wedge, and of this one, the beginning of it is at 20 cents. So yeah, let's see what Caspa does when it gets to 20 cents. I think it's going to go into price discovery. Okay, we'll probably be looking at 35 to 40 cents on a dollar in the shortest time ever, or even higher than that. Let's see if Binance decides to list it. Yeah, I'm telling you, Binance, Coinbase, all of them, if they decide to do something about Caspa, trust me, this thing is going to $2 or $3 in record time. Anyways, excuse me. Now, let's go right quick. Let's look at Quant, because that's another one. I told you guys, pay attention to QNT. A lot of people were making fun of it, and I was telling you, Quant is running. People did not believe it. I told you, pay attention to Quanti. I told you that, right? When it was breaking, even yesterday I told you, we have this resistance, okay, that my green line, we had that resistance at $95, which again, it was another opportunity if you wanted to get into a long position, okay? Because that was the after the trade. Now we are doing the trade again because Quant is taking up. Again, the target is still the same. Nothing hasn't changed until we get there. Once we get to that target, then we can reevaluate the market to see what's going to happen after that. But so far, as you guys can see, I'm not going to waste too much time on it because it's still within that same move. Okay, right now we have a target of $105 for Quant. That's the target that we have right now. If you look at the ribbon, let me zoom it out. Remember, I told you when it was running that the ribbon has not even turned green. By the time it turns green, Quant will be above that 95, almost $100. You guys remember that. As you guys can see, the ribbon turned green, going up full speed, and Quant is getting to that target. Like I told you guys, if you take it on the weekly, look here. These are the things I am paying attention to. I don't know about you, but everybody has their own way of doing their things, right? If you see, we met our first target, okay? The blue line. Second line, right now we are testing it, 95.96. Next target is going to be there, 102 or 105. Next target, 125. Next target, 150. That's a major resistance. After that, we have 164 and 176. We need that candle, daily candle close above 176. If we do, Quant is going to its all-time high. I'm telling you that because the next few months, from now to July, August, you're about to see Quant do things a lot of people were not expecting. Okay, so it's up to you if you want to do this or if you don't want to. This is my way of trading. Right now, I will not advise you to do anything because, yeah, like I always say, trying to trade when the coin is moving up like this is like trying to catch that falling knife, and that usually don't end good. Okay, that is me. I would rather wait to see when it takes another breather and you can do whatever you want to do. Now, let's go look at Jasmine. Unfortunately, like I told you guys, unfortunately, I'm going to rush through it because Jasmine, Bitcoin is pumping. We know Jasmine is going to be running. There's no point of looking at it, okay? Because I told you, do not pay attention for the short-term price. When the price was going down, here, I told you, I said, once Bitcoin takes off, Jasmine is gone because Jasmine copies everything Bitcoin does. Don't ask me, I don't know why, but I've been paying attention to Jasmine price for the longest, and that's what I discovered. But anyways, if you see, the trend is now upwards. Ribbon going up full speed. Moving average coming up full speed. And then if you look at it even on the 4 hour, let's see if we find anything different. Nope, nothing. Right now, this is what I was telling you guys on Quant. You see Jasmine? Jasmine is forming that bull flag. Okay, bull flag, which means the continuation to the upside is coming. See, we broke out. Now you have this higher, higher, lower than this one, higher than this one, lower than this one, higher than this one. So Jasmine is forming a symmetrical triangle, which any moment from now it will break. And once it breaks, you can find it, okay? I told you guys 2.3 cents was the target of this move that we are doing. But if you don't want to see it, I can show you this. Take a trend line. If you put it from the breakout point to the target that it went, okay? Now, we clone this. Let's clone it. This. I'm doing it on my phone. It might not be perfect, but let's just say Jasmine breaks out from there. Sorry about that. So let's go on the daily to try to see what the target is going to be. You see, just exactly like I told you. If you've been following my channel, you see we had those white lines, right? We had those white lines, and now the line that we just drew falls exactly on that target. You see, before it even broke out, I drew this white line and I told you above 2.3 cents. And now look at it. Once we break out of this move that we're forming, it is going exactly 2.3 cents. And after that, we are going to reevaluate the market and see where it goes. Because I'm telling you, once we get there, form that as a support, the next price target is going to be 3.8 cents. And after that, 4.5 cents on a dollar. So yeah, Jasmine is playing just like I told you it was going to do. Now, let's go look at Bitcoin right quick. Okay, let's go with Bitcoin, which is this one. See? Now, this explains why Jasmine is taking his little breather right now. I told you it copies Bitcoin to the T. See, Bitcoin has been going sideways, forming this enormous bull flag. See, that's exactly what Jasmine is doing too. So it is funny, right? Funny that everything I just said, it happens like that. But oh well, it's up to you if you want to listen to me. If you don't want to, that's also up to you. If you look at it on the 4-hourly, you will see exactly, okay? Again, you have my green lines, which I told you price was going to break out and we had a good price action, okay? Again, I can't tell you exactly what it is going to happen, but according to those lines, it is usually happen a few hours, either before or a few hours after, because nobody knows the exact time, but I can give you an idea of what is going on. Anyways, now, if you look at it on the daily, let's look at here on the daily, you can see my green lines, price is pumping, and I already told you the rest of the lines what it means. But the important thing here is to look at where the target of the price is. I told you guys $105,000, right? Now, if Bitcoin can have a daily candle close above that $105,000, we are going to see this price run up to that 109. Now, we have till July, August, which again, I keep telling you, Bitcoin by July or August, it will be sitting at that 120 or 130,000. If the government cut these rates, we are going to see it's going to go high a little bit more, and then we will see the final target that this thing is going to go. Anyways, yeah, you can use this information, do whatever you want with it. Anyways, like people said I don't like giving signals. For me, it is my millionaire journey. Okay, I give you these signals for free. It is up to you to do your a little bit of research and decide whether you want to use them to trade or not. I hate when somebody goes and gets how do you say this? They try to charge you for something so simple. But anyways, now let's go look at my positions right quick. But before we do that, guys, as always, please do not leverage trade without experience, because if you do so, you're gonna have yourself a hard ticket to Wreck City. That's as simple as that. There's no two ways about it. Okay, so please, if you venture into it, down below I do have the links. BYDI, which I do recommend for beginners. We have Phemex, you have Margex, and you have Wix Exchange. Sign up, get the free money, and guys, take a $50 or $100 loss and try. Like for example, Bitcoin that is going sideways, use that to train yourself with. Right now, Quant, I would not recommend you doing that on Quant right now. Quant is going up. You don't want to do that when an asset is shooting out. Okay, Jasmine, you could try that with Jasmine, like learn how to trade, because nobody can teach you how to trade. You have to do that on yourself, make the mistakes, and it's always better to do that mistake with $100 versus making that mistake with thousands of dollars. Okay, anyways, now let's go right quick. Let's go look at my positions. First, we're going to start with BYDI, which again, you guys already know I'm trading King Caspa, and I am also trading Quant. See, yesterday, where was this? This was sitting at 12,000, what, 12,000, something like that it was yesterday. Today, look at the graph on the side. We are shooting up. Today, I am up 13,200. Again, I told you, I'm an aggressive trader. Okay, market moves up, my position move up crazy. They move down, blah, blah. Anybody has their own way of doing stuff, right? If you look at my contracts, you will see, wow, Quant is up $96. It's going. You will see my Quant, I am still down 10%, which is $1,100. You guys remember those who were laughing about my positions a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, right? Who's laughing now? Not yet. It's not time yet, okay? It's coming, but I'll show you. For my Caspa, I am still down 40%, which is $3,600. Again, I love the way my positions are doing. I don't know about you. But anyways, let's go right quick look at Phemex. On Phemex, you guys know I am trading King Kaspa, And I am also trading Jasmine, the Japanese Bitcoin. As you can see right now, my overall is sitting at 11,500. Yesterday, this thing was sitting at what, $9,000 a day? As you guys can see, again, same situation with BYDI. If you look at my my contracts, you will see for Jasmine, I am still down 59%. Wow. We went from 95% down to 59% down. I told you, I'm a long-term trader. Okay, and then if you look at my Caspa, I am up 42%, which is 1,800. Yesterday, I think I was up 6% or something like that. Today, I'm up 42%. You see what I'm talking about? Again, yeah, you can pause the video if you want to look at my numbers. That's up to you. Now, going to look at last but not the least, the Wix exchange. On Wix, I'm trading King Caspa, and I am also trading Cubic, high risk, high reward. You guys can see. Yesterday I was this position was 3,800. Today I am up 4,100. See how quick it's climbing, right? It's up to you guys, I'm telling you. And if you can see here on my positions, you will see that my Cubic, I am still down 11%, which is $205. And on my Caspa, I am up 81%, which is almost $950. Again, you see, that's me. That's the way I trade. That is the way I trade. You can pause the videos if you want to look at my numbers, right? That is definitely up to you. As you guys can see, again, everything here, I will tell you, please do not do it like me. I am an aggressive trader. If you look at each of my positions, I trade at 50x, because that's what I'm comfortable at. That's what I love to do. So please, it took a lot of practice to be able to do it. So do not copy me if you don't know what you're doing. Anyways, guys, you guys can see it has started. Mainstream media, they have started to cover Caspa. People with millions and millions of followers, they have started to cover Caspa, because most people, they know what's coming. You've seen that they have started to compare the speeds versus Carsilandia versus whatever, versus even, I'm surprised they did not bring that raccoon. That shitcoin Cardano, they did not even bring it. But anyway, you see, it has started. Once smart contracts go fully developed on Caspa, I'm not talking about Casplex, I'm talking about IngriLab, Sparkle, all of them. Well, you will understand why I'm saying that Caspa is a $10 coin. You will understand. It's coming. Okay? Anyways, guys, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get some sleep. I got work to do. I gotta go to work today. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching my videos. Please don't forget to subscribe. I'm trying to make it to 5,000 subscribers. Don't forget to like and comment. I am very interested in knowing what you think about everything that we talked about today. And also don't forget to share, so that other millionaire minded attitude like you and yours truly can see these videos and the family can grow. Until I see you in my next one, guys, please be safe out there, okay? And bye.